It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
I get that though from Miami.
Booker for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Here's Hardaway. And he buries his first look.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Pass to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Inside. Here's McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Pass to Aiden. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul. Phoenix calls timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Got it. And we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
Now here's Paul. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Pass to Paul. Up top, Aiden.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the layup is good. Aiden's got 6 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
First team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ooh, Aiden with the block.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
To the inside. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
You know, that CP3 has always got his head up. I mean, he's always eager to find the open guy.
Bertans with the bucket.
Red shooters don't miss.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Back to Booker. There's 49 seconds left now in the first quarter.
Oh, good read.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Irving. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Pass to Booker. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
Well, you know, Okogie has quickly proven himself to be a dynamic player. He flies around the floor looking for ways to help out his team at both ends, which is quite impressive for a young guy like him.
For three, Durant. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Suns on top, leading by a point.
The Mavericks, 17. Ladies and gentlemen.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Checking into the Mavericks.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
You sorry, bitch.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. The probably his most famous sketch himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Back to Bertans. Gets the three to fall.
Three-point field.
Bertans has got 6.
Yeah, I like the feel Neely Keener showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
I deserve that.
The defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Kyrie Irving.
The Mavericks trailing. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
That was not easy.
He's got 5.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
And Ayton gets it to go.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Basket's good.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Ayton. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
You know, there was a time years ago
Bruh, out of everybody to pass it to.
NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
For 3, Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 5 points now in the quarter. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters
I
around
said do a year. Where do you come off doing a motherfucking fadeaway?
The Suns leading. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Maverick substitution. Christian Wood.
Ayton draws the double. Booker no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
Hardaway hits them both. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
Wood outside. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
Three-point field.
Hardaway's got 12 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's the break. Off target from outside.
Ah, you wide open. I blew it.
Here's Ayton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. He's got 13.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Okogie. Fires the three. The Mavericks pull it in. 16 seconds left in the first half. Here's Irving. 9 points in the game. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it. And I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
Tim Hardaway, he's been the guy making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, teams are always humming mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And the Suns call time here. The Mavericks leading. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Payne with it. Pass to Biyombo. Warren for three.
Wow, I jumped from behind his man.
And that three almost went
Bail
in.
out.
So
Bail out. Just a bail out. Ball don't lie. My God, that's a cheating ass shit. That's bullshit, bro.
He's an offensive force. Way back in the 2020 NBA bubble, seems like that was years ago. T.J. Warren was unstoppable. Averaged nearly 27 points and 6 boards in those 10 games he played in the bubble.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And here's Doncic outside. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 10 points.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Payne drives. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Christian Wood picks one up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Well, following the bubble, Warren missed nearly 2 full seasons of play.
Yeah, really a shame, B.A., because he was on a trajectory as a scorer that had him approaching elite status, but he was kept out back-to-back seasons with consecutive stress fractures in his left foot. But through hard work, Warren has recovered, and I hope he can regain the form he showed in 2020.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
That's good from Doncic.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Down low. Ayton. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Luka is the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age. His transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
It's Booker on the wing. Here's Ayton. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Ayton's got 15.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles, rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Ayton, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
To the paint.
You got
Here's
it.
McGee.
And he makes
And
that
comes
bullshit.
off the assist by
Wow.
Green. McGee's got his second basket on the night. Inside. Now Ayton. He's got 15. To the inside. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
Okay, oh me, oh my, off the rim.
And Dallas calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Ayton. He's got 15. Shot clock at 3. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Dallas the other way.
You know, after
oh my God,
one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Hardaway's got 15.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oh,
yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Irving, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Okogie. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes his presence felt inside.
Christian Wood.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 14.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot. Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Kevin Durant.
14th foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. Irving for 3. And so it's Dallas in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. All right, we'll get back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Phoenix calls timeout. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Well, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Paul, shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Irving. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
Driving in.
Why do they keep giving me a shot?
It's on target.
Do a layup.
Irving's gotten 4 this quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Dallas?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
You got to get buckets faster than that.
It's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Back to Hardaway. Doncic left side. Here's Bullock. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. It's stolen by Irving. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the...
Over. This shit is over.
Line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Beyond the arc.
Ah, he's wide open. That was an excellent move.
Man, that's his shot.
Right.
Maybe he was too wide open.
I don't see something to get the shot.
First team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here
I'm
in the
a
fourth.
beginner.
To the middle. Here's Okogie. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Graham.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the
And here is Irving. From deep
I did not try to shoot it. Oh, man.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Thank you, TJ.
It's stolen by Irving. From the arc.
I tried to shoot that, and that was a horrible
And they
shot.
get it back. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Lets the three fly. Gets the trifecta. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force.
Dog got that good double-double.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
For three, Hardaway. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Okogie. Here's Ayton. The 3-ball. Doncic grabs the miss. Here's Bullock. No good on the 3. Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out.
This nigga was trash. I had a perfect player, too, pussy nigga. Yeah, mine scored 23, bitch. Yeah, fuck this nigga. Oh, Kevin Durant. Stop playing. Yeah, them boys was now. I had to get the groove with Kyrie and Doncic. Once you do that, it's over.